people leave their trash everywhere and the city doesn't even clean it up. Puerto Peñasco, limpia tu basura. No puede ser posible que haya tanta basura. All beautiful Puerto Peñasco Sonora México, also known as Rocky Point, Mexican fishing and resort city in the Gulf of California. Known for its dune-backed sandy beach and Bahía La Choya, and center for the study of deserts and oceans. But we all know what us Sonorenses go for: the famous hot dogs, the famous tacos de carne asada, la riquísima birria. Nothing can compare to a Coca-Cola and your suegra's delicious homemade food. Also, you can relax and have fun and be with family and just enjoy horseback riding and just have a grand time. Bienvenidos a Puerto Peñasco, Sonora, el lugar más limpio y hermoso. El 16 de enero del 2019, el destino turístico de Puerto Peñasco logró la renovación de la certificación de playa limpia sustentable nivel 2. Sonora declaró esta playa limpia, pero no es cierto. Mira estos tenis que... We all need to do our part when we see cigarette butts, when we see plastic, to just kindly pick it up. Just planting more flowers, planting trees also helps the environment, and every time that I see trash on the ground, I try my best to get a bag and just pick up my neighbor's trash, because I think it's a social problem, or I have no idea, or education, or the way you were brought up, but I think that people here in Mexico or this part of Peñasco think it's okay to just get rid of trash, and this is what I do. I just get a bag and I say, well, let's do some community work and let's pick up some trash and put it away. Even though I know that Peñasco does not have a recycling system, they just throw out the trash out in the open. It turns on fire, it burns. And I'm not trying to bash on Puerto Peñasco. What I'm trying to do here is for everyone to pitch in. If we would all work together, we would all help out. I think we can have a better Mexico, because 80 toneladas que se recolectan cada día en Puerto Peñasco, 80 tons of trash, and only solo 3 toneladas son recicladas, quedando 76 toneladas al aire libre. Y a pesar de que los números no dan como para una empresa recicladora de mayor escala que pueda operar en Puerto Peñasco, necesitan reciclar. Y si ahorita Peñasco o el gobernador, o no sé, los que estén encargados, no pueden con este problema, yo creo que como ciudadanos, I think that each person, if we would take try to not consume so much, not try to buy plastic, try to compost for sure, because that's what I'm doing. Ever since I got here, I've been composting, picking up trash, trying to buy the less plastic, even though it is really hard. I mean, the government has to do something. The world needs to do something, because our children are the ones that are going to suffer. Our grandchildren and their children, from generations to generations, we're just going to live in a dump. Have you guys seen the movie WALL-E? Think about it. And at least that's what I think I tell my kids. And there's dogs roaming everywhere. People drink and then they throw their garbage. Like, no, you can't do that. No, you tienen que aprender. We gotta learn that it's not okay. It just goes from generation to generation, and not everyone in Mexico. Look, this beautiful house. They clean, they landscape, they have no trash everywhere. But then you go to the front, to the neighbor's house, and there's trash everywhere, and the neighbor just cleans their front yard and then sweeps it or throws it on the side. And this is what, I don't know, I need help, or someone that can tell me where to go that I can help in the city of Rocky Point to clean. And no, it's not okay to come and make a mess here in Mexico either. And this is why these people build up these big walls and have like their house totally gated, because that's the only way to keep your yard clean. This is the way to go. This is what I'm gonna do. The yard is clean. They have 2 trash cans, but of course you have to have it gated. And then you go next door and there's trash. I mean, they obviously they cleaned it up and they have it fenced up, but if you walk a couple of feet, you keep walking, and you're gonna find a whole bunch of trash everywhere. And this is not okay. I mean, it is just so sad how people can think that it's okay to dump trash everywhere, and it's just driving me insane, because you can't even go for a walk. You can't go, oh, voy a tomar una caminata. Ay, voy a respirar aire fresco puro del campo o de la playa. No, usted nomás está respirando basura vieja, y cuando huele a humo porque la basura se incendió. Y Sonora, unidos logramos más, pero Sonora no se quiere unir. Los sonorenses nos tenemos que unir. And then again, I go back to, that's why people have these big old huge walls. They put up cement all over their yards, because if not, you're gonna end up with a whole bunch of trash in your yard. And see how beautiful this person has. They planted trees, except they need to compost all the, you can compost all the old wood, todas las ramas, todo eso se puede enterrar. Pero la basura no, la basura sí se tiene que recoger, se tiene que reciclar, sí se puede. Y tenemos que mantener nuestras mascotas limpias, porque por eso hay un problema grande en Peñasco, de que todos los animales se van, andan sueltos y andan tirando basura. And there we have our people have their air conditioners, but some people just don't have a clean yard. And that is what we're doing. We're trying our best to clean up, getting rid of trash, and I'm composting, because we had already cleaned up all this space, and somehow it just ended up being dirty. Magically, nobody did it. Nobody knows how it happened. Nobody knows how the trash appeared there. It just, somebody magically, or the bed just magically appeared on a piece of land. And so here we are, my family, we're cleaning up, trying our best to clean up and have a clean. Look what I found today in the trash. It used to be mine. I've had that when me and people were newlyweds. In the middle of the trash. I don't know how.
Mom, I want to go check the house right there.
Alright, let's go. I'll follow you. An abandoned house. Halfway's house. I will never have no clue to why people make a house and then leave it. Why make it in the first place?
Mom, you want you to come over here?
Hey, where's the door? Oh, there's a bunch of ants, so be careful. The door's covered up with trees, like they planted a tree here on purpose, and there's three of them. You have to jump over because there's a bunch of thorns.
Django, come.
It's like a little studio.
Mom, this is the bathroom right here. Dirty. The whole bunch of trash in here. Mom? Mom, here.
The problem with Mexico is the abundant trash everywhere. They don't have a good system. They don't have a good waste system, or where they give cuando multan a la gente por tener tanta basura. No hay basura, demasiada basura.
Can we go over there to take demos?
Yeah. So that's where we're gonna live. And all this land right here, I don't know about that one over there in the corner, but all this land right here is for sale.
Mom, let's go. Mom, my toaster hurts ever since that stub.
Where?
Remember I stubbed my toe a long time ago?
Oh, yeah?
It really hurt. It still hurts.
If we clean up here, look, somebody left this done. You can have a carne asada here. But again, like, look, all the money they wasted making this house, and then they leave it. That's like trash gone down the drain. See, they left there's your front yard, their trees. I don't know if this was a room. And that's the bathroom. But that's so weird how... Isn't that tub a little bit too low? Alright, let's go back.
Look, we use this.
And those people over there, they're clean. Look how clean they have their yard. We need to clean up our environment. This is bad for the environment. Look at the beautiful land, beautiful trees.
And then you put the guts back in.
But people that left this house left a mess. They didn't clean up. That's not right. That's wrong.
Hey, Mom, what's this?
We all need to take care of the earth. It's everyone's place to live. Everyone needs to take care of the environment. That's the sad part about this part of Mexico. Here in Puerto Peñasco, there's a lot of trash everywhere. And it does make me sad. It doesn't, well, it makes me angry, it makes me sad, because if we would all put our part in just cleaning up our areas, this place would be different. It's beautiful. The weather is beautiful, it's calm, peaceful. The only thing is that there's trash everywhere. And I know they're trying to, I guess, do something about it, but it's not enough. But I'm very thankful, muy agradecida con Dios por todas las grandezas, sus maravillas que ha hecho con nosotros. Y por este momento muy especial. Found a wig. Or is that a doll? Or was that part of a doll?
It's part of a doll.
There you go.
Well, we already have.
But we're trying our best to help the environment. Here we are planting a tree, buying plants that are good to repel bugs, to repel ticks, to clean up the environment. I'm composting, I'm picking up trash, and I'm doing my best to help the city of Puerto Peñasco, even though I would want to even go to the next level to actually have a lot of people, the whole community, get together and my kids and I are cleaning up, and we're planting some grass, we're planting plants, we're cleaning up. Thanks everyone for watching, for listening. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and let me know in the comments if anybody knows or if anybody wants to get together to help clean up Puerto Peñasco, Rocky Point, because let's face it, we all like to come to vacation here. We all come to like to visit family. We like to, someday settle down or retire or whatever. But I think if we all get together and help out and clean up and do our best, or I don't know, like have a whole team that we can do the where you jog and you pick up trash. That's what I've done too. What is it called? Plogging. You jog and you pick up trash, and that's gonna help teach our children, and whatever our children see us do, they will teach their children, and we're gonna cut that generational. It's a curse. Esa maldición que hay en Peñasco de que la gente tira basura, de que se toma una Coca-Cola o se come unas sabritas y tiran la basura en el piso y se vuela y así sigue. Hay que quebrantar esa maldición que hay, porque va de generación en generación. Y lo que yo estoy haciendo es que a mis hijos les estoy enseñando a limpiar, para que ellos le enseñen a sus hijos a limpiar, para tener un mejor futuro, un mejor Peñasco, y que no se estén muriendo las ballenas y los pescados, y que podamos pasar un buen tiempo en familia en Puerto Peñasco. Dios los bendiga.